Okay, I went ahead and stole 6 lucky cards from those Melcombs. You have to be careful because they have an attack that will throw all the Gela that the enemy will drop at you. It's like the Gil Toss from Final Fantasy. It can hurt a bit, but fortunately it only works once. But 6 is the number I need for now. I can come back and get more off camera. The nice thing is, since I ran into one right away, if I got a green exclamation point, I knew it was a new enemy. Didn't have to worry about it. Not even going to take this because I'm going to come back later and grind those out further. Anyway, back into Green Hell. And yep, we've been here before. There should be a small village on the other side of the forest. As long as they're cutting through the forest too, they're bound to leave clues. Do you know anything about the village, Brad? Let's go. Their footprints lead directly north. Brad, you don't talk about very much about yourself, do you? Nope, we just have flashback. I just don't have anything worth talking about. Let's hurry. The longer we wait, the harder the pursuit. So there are some new enemies in here, but they're mostly the level 1 enemies that Brad had to fight way back at the start of the game, so I'm just going to rush through here. There's nothing new. Nice thing is, it's actually a lot brighter than it was. Go ahead and grab these just for healing. Note to self, remember, take the new ones. Or get ambushed, one of the two. Be a new enemy at least. Okay, yep, that's new. We're getting sparked. Oh, high vortex, ouch. Yeah, not a good time to get ambushed. That is level 2 magic, but since it was Lilka, it wasn't that bad. This is going to put us to sleep. That is if it hit. Okay, so we want Stolas. I imagine you're going to be weak to Earth. And they're faster than us. Great. Because that's why we got the ambush. Interesting. They're strong against Earth. I don't have the data for these guys, but at least 250 HP. And yep, it's gonna get the first attack anyway, so Lilka, keep your HP topped off. So I'm gonna assume you're weak to wind if we have to fight another one of you guys. But get poked. Decent amount of Gala, though. Well, there were 3 enemies rather than 2. Okay, so hopefully no more ambushes, and we'll be set. Do bombs actually work on anything in this game? Nope, just have to drop down. Can't backtrack. Well, free gems at least. just gotta check. Okay, the bombs actually work on the crates. And I highly doubt there's anything new, since we did loot this place last time, yep. Quick double check never hurts. It'll also get us out of a battle. Yeah, I can't talk today. And hey, yep. no cutscene, we just drop down. But no need to go to the cabin. What do you mean, bonk? And how to solve a puzzle the second way? Same time as the first. Sadly, no doggo with us this time. No river down there, just an empty black void. Nope, no point fighting. We should be topped off. Yep, we're good. I said no fighting. Now there was a hidden item way back at the start of the game I could have picked up over here. I just want to take a quick look around for it. Yep. Nice res apple. I'll give that to you, Ilka. And I wonder if I have to search for the village again, all honesty. It's not on the map anymore. Nope, it's just further than I thought. Welcome back to Tabak! Oh, and I should have taken that. Too late. The scenery hasn't changed since then. Could it still be the same? I've changed much since that day. Nothing stays the same, no matter what form it is. Is something the matter? It's nothing. Forget it. Let's keep following those guys. Well, first of all, let's loot the place. Got 4 items in here. I think they're all inside. Yep. Lawnmower acquired. Heavy arm for bread. Explosive rounds attack all of your enemies at once. So definitely a guaranteed hit on all enemies. Once I have more means of getting easy money, I will definitely start upgrading their arms. Those thieves were heading to the desert on the western continent. Well, there's our clue. I'm sorry, but if you want to see the village elder, you have to come back later. He's helping the wounded now. The wounded? Oh, who got hurt down there? And hey, there's Doggo! Absolutely nothing in here. Doesn't even look like a place to rest. Business has been bad since the Civil War ended 5 years ago. Please buy what you need here. And that's all he does. Is he sells, he refills our arms. No need to say right now, but definitely want to talk to Pupper. Well, fancy this. Stop that this instant. Don't bother the travelers while your horseplay. Oh, hi, mister. I said my name isn't Mister. Is that you? And yep, just remember what you named the dog. It doesn't really matter, but since I'm a dog lover, I have to get this right. Is that you, Rescue? And we make him happy. I knew it was you, mister. It's me, Meryl. You remember me, right? Of course I do, but you changed so much. It's been 5 years. Wouldn't it be strange if I hadn't? All this time, I'd hoped that we'd get the chance to meet again. After you left, mister, I asked why everyone called you a hero. And I asked why a hero like you would be chased down and captured like that. But you're not a bad man anymore, right, mister? That's why you're here now, right? No, I'm still a prisoner. I've been a prisoner ever since that day. I wanted to see you so that I could show you someone. After you were taken away, Rescue told me he was in the forest, unconscious. I think he was in the Slayheim Liberation Army like you. This is the place. Come on inside. Well, I'll be. You know him? That I do. Oh, thank goodness. He had this on him. This is his name, right? Brad's old war buddy, Billy. Billy Pilder. He's a very close friend of mine. I'm happy for you, but he must have amnesia from his fever and injuries. He keeps mumbling that his name is Brad Evans. Oh well, if he's your friend, that's enough for me. I know you're glad to see your friend, but I have bad news. We weren't able to heal him, in body or mind. It's enough for me that I got to see him alive. I mean, I'm grateful to you. Slayheim expanded its military against the people's wishes. Many small rebel groups staged scattered uprisings, but they were too unorganized. Then there appeared a man who united the opposition to the Slayheim Liberation Army. That man's name was Vinfeld's Radamanthus. That's the name of my former commanding officer. Brad! Vinfeld was your commanding officer? Holy cow! So Brad, you and Vinfeld were buddies? But Vinfeld is the ringleader of Odessa. Why would the Liberation Army leader turn terrorist? I heard people in my village say it was Vinfeld's charisma and the bravery of Brad Evans and his companions that enabled the Liberation to defeat the military despite their small numbers. He and I were always fighting side by side, but he disappeared during the final operation. When the fighting was over, we Liberation Army veterans were blamed for the entire war. We were treated like war criminals. That's right, it was all a clever trap set and sprung by Vinfeld. Wow. I don't care what anyone says. Russ, you and I know you're not a bad man. Didn't you surrender to spare our village 5 years ago? Besides, you helped the recruits from our village at Greenhill, right? No one in the village thinks you're a bad man, mister. So 5 years later, I returned to this village which should have been the site of my grave. That scumbag Vinfeld from Odessa and came back before me. He betrayed me and my friends. I'll never forgive him. But why did you keep quiet about this for so long? Who think you were once friends with our enemy Vinfeld? I'm sorry. I thought it was between him and me. I wanted to settle it myself. I never intended to involve you in my private vendetta. Hey, we're all comrades in arms, right? That makes you our buddy, right, Brad? So what if you and Vinfeld were buddies then, Brad? You're not anymore, right? That's right. I'm a member of arms, sworn enemy of Odessa. Let's focus on the present. The thieves who stole the data tablets were traced to this village. Just ahead is the ocean. They must have crossed the sea to the continent. Make sense? The desert in the northwest is where Slayheim once was. Knowing Vinfeld, he could be using the abandoned facilities there as a base of operations. There's a town called Quartley near there. We should start gathering information there. But it'll be hard to get to Slayheim without a boat. And we left the hovercraft a long ways from here. Then Quartley it is. It's a long shot, but it's the best we have. Tomorrow we'll figure out a way to get to Slayheim. There has to be a way. However, there is also more booty to be had. Starting right here. So, free crest. Talk to people as Brad in here. I'm so glad you're alright. I was so worried. I didn't know where you went or even if you were alright. I'm grateful for what you did on that day 5 years ago. Without your help, we could not have escaped. It was so hard of you to surrender for our sake. Brad, people break. Yeah, can we read these books? Answer's no. I see, so you're a friend of Billy's. Don't worry about Billy. We'll take good care of him. But we're still not done here. What we want to do is go talk to Pupper. That Rasty was a handful. He has a strange habit of collecting junk and bringing it to people he likes. Teleport orb acquired. And the data tablets. Look, the data tablets! They've been destroyed, so they realized we were using a pattern to track them. Whoever did this knew a lot about data tablets. They erased the memory. It looks like the trail runs cold here. Time for good old-fashioned marching. On to Slayheim! What's this? It's a teleport item. With this, we can teleport any town we've visited at least once before. But I never did have much luck with this type of item. But I don't think there's anything else to be found in the village itself. We can't talk to you, though. Brad? Is it really you, Brad? Meryl has worried about you constantly for the last 5 years. I'm so glad to see you. I don't think, did we ever tell them our name? But before the march to Quartley, let's go ahead and save and take care of a little optional thing that will make life a little bit easier in the long run. Let's be on our way.